So guys, all this stuff is a little out of order, so bear with me. But we start up the show with a fraction both together debut versus was it I don't know, but the God of Death from Tasma? Is that the name? I don't even know. But of the Los Garzas, yeah, they took the pin. I thought they had something for Alberto, but I guess not. And the match was good too. It was pretty good, so. Guys, I might be doing a video when I'm getting my thoughts on stuff, but that might be coming out next week. But we have John Cena and Randy Orton. So basically, John Cena does, I think this new thing when he comes out now. He just wants the announcer to say his name and call him the greatest of all time. But Randy Orton comes out, and they're both going back and forth. And then Randy Orton breaks up the Make-A-Wish kids, and he says, "I know what's in you, John Cena," and stuff. And John Cena says, Randy says, "Maybe you should have kids." And then John Cena said, the reason he doesn't have kids because he spent the 25 years raising ours. And yeah, he ain't lying. And then he's just roasting the fans. Some person flipped them off. He roasting her or him. And then they start fighting and everything. John Cena's stomping them out. Randy Orton has to RKO. And they're facing a backlash. So we have Tiffany Stratton doing her own promo and stuff. And then Jade Cargill comes out. And they are having a match. They did have a match tonight. And yeah. But I think it was pretty good. We all know Jay was gonna win, but yeah. Nia Jax came back, you know what I'm saying? I kinda like Nia Jax. And Naomi actually came before this match. Was maybe Naomi and Nia Jax have a alliance or something? I don't know. I just don't want to see Tiffany beat Nia. I feel like what's next for Nia if she loses? Does she go to AEW? Because I heard some backstage rumors, so maybe this is the way punishing her? So basically, Solo says he made Jacob, he brought him here, which that's true. He says he's the reason why he won the United States Championship, and he's saying it's true. And Jacob snatched the mic saying all his catchphrases and stuff. He says the yeah I mean thing. He says get in when you fit in and stuff. And yeah. Solo, I don't know why he's letting him do this, but this is how they do it in their bloodline. I feel like they're just not doing good enough with the main division. They're having these long title reigns. I know it's Johnson, but they're having these long title reigns. Well, I told you I'll give my opinion on a different video. But we're talking about LA Knight coming out at Jacob Batu. LA Knight basically just says, I want the title. And they had a great match and stuff. It was a solid, good match. But I think LA Knight should be in the main event division. Because I think after John Cena's done holding it, Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton, we could stop and we can have people come up with, 5-6 months title reigns and stuff. I think that's what should happen. And then you have Drew McIntyre come out. LA Knight's tired. He's telling the crowd to wake him up when he's over. And then Drew's like making jokes, huh? And like, something about his title reign. This just leads up to a match, and yeah. So Chelsea Green she can brag about it still. So Zelina Vega pick up the win. But I wasn't mad at this. Alba Fire and Piper Niven got in the match. I forget, was it Is her name Alpha Fire? I think so. But yeah. So John Cena sees R-Truth. Oh yes. What if R-Truth turns heel? What if R-Truth turns heel? Huh? Give me your thoughts on that. John Cena didn't attack him, which I'm so proud of because I want them to like. I don't think this should be a one-time thing. But John Cena and R-Truth basically talking about it's R-Truth talking about some stuff. He's talking about how he's a good champion. He was excited when he won the championship. And he wants no problems, or I don't really know what he said, but Jimmy Uso came out. He said, when did John Cena become so whack? And R-Truth says it's two sides to every story. This is out of order, but yeah. We have the Street Profits versus Motor City Machine Guns versus DIY. Montez Ford grabs the kid's, leg? Fake leg, but middle leg. You know what I'm saying. And hits, who was that, Johnny? In the back with it. But as you see on the screen, Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins. Actually, Angelo Dawkins had a cool spot. Spearing Tommaso in the table. I think the Edge one was better because he was smaller, he's more star. He has more. He's more. Cause the product's really not that good. It was good, I guess back then. I guess I don't really know, but I think Edge was cool because he has more star power, I guess. And he was kind of main guy and a tag team guy. But Montez Ford wins. Yeah, I pretty expected this. I don't know what happens to Motor City Machine Guns. I think they might get injured or something. Someone attack. And then we get Aleister Black in the Miz. Hopefully Aleister Black's in the main event division. It was surprising why Carmelo Hayes is not here. But I don't want this faction to explode because of the Miz is going to turn on. But yeah, Aleister Black, it was good. It was good. And yeah. But Rusev and Aleister Black's returns had Rusev was doing the tag team thing, and Aleister Black is doing what the Miz have been doing, nothing. Drew McIntyre versus LA Knight was a good, okay match, and Drew McIntyre and LA Knight going at each other. Drew about to set up for the Claymore kick, but then you see, guess who? Guess who you see? I'm gonna give you about 10 seconds to guess who you see. Predictable. I hope the storyline was over. Damian Priest. You see, Damian Priest. I thought the storyline was over, but then Damian Priest fights him, hits him in the barricade, chokeslams him on the table. It's so predictable what's about to happen after this, but LA Knight and Damian Priest are going at it. I think he cost him the match. I thought Rusev could have been facing Rusev and stuff, but I guess not. And then Jacob dived on him, and it's predictable that he was going to do that. But yeah, I'm sorry that we're ending the show like this, and I'm promoting this, but yeah, but okay. So I'm gonna rate this show 3 or 4, okay? 3 or 4 out of 10. Okay? That's how I am rating it. So, yeah. My reviews will be Friday, Monday, any pay-per-view. Could this possibly be a fatal four-way and Jacob loses, gets cost by Solo? Since this was a bad way to end, maybe I'll have something. Maybe. I'm not a guarantee. Maybe I have something for tomorrow. See ya. Deuces. I don't have everything under control yet. I don't know how to do the whole thing yet, but y'all probably know.